our seat. Lengthen through your spine, draw your shoulders onto your back. Feel the space between your ribs and your vertebra, lengthening through the spine. And with that space, begin your Ujjayi breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. Feel a little bit of constriction at the back of the throat. We sometimes call it the Darth Vader breath. Or if you open your mouth and make a ha sound and then close your mouth, that's another way to produce Ujjayi breath. And then be able to hear your breath. So when I play the first chord, inhale, and then when I play the second chord, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe from the low belly like you're blowing up a balloon. And now look here and take your thumbs together, your index fingers together. Point them down in front of your navel towards the earth. And I want you to breathe through your nose. And then exhale, make a shh sound and send the energy downward upon Vayu. So take an inhale through the nose. And exhale, shh. So again, as you inhale, with the first chord, and as you exhale, inhale through the nose, and exhale, continue. And now with this grounding breath, I want you to imagine that you're sitting on a beautiful sandy white beach at night. And the full moon is above you, beautiful, radiant. We had our full moon 2 nights ago, the harvest moon. So we're going to continue with the intention of remembering our fullness, like the full moon. In yoga, we say purna. Purna means fullness. So see the full moon in your mind's eye. Draw into that peacefulness within. And let that full moon remind you of your fullness. Continue this peaceful, calming breath while I open with a moon chant. Together at heart center. And we'll open with one Om. Take a deep breath in. Holding on to that peacefulness within as we flow through our practice today. Begin to make circles with your torso in one direction. The playlist today is called Full Moon. Go in the other direction. And then seated cat-cow, bring your hands in front of your knees, gaze at the navel, arch the back like a cat, and then draw the shoulders onto the back. Exhale. Cat the back, gaze at the navel, and then draw the shoulders onto the back. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. As you come forward for the cow position, really breathe into the radiance of the heart. See that full moon and let it remind you of your fullness. Let's find our way up to all fours and then press it back to child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide apart. Bring your third eye to the earth. Breathe in and out through the nose. Strong Ujjayi breath. Hear your breath like the sound of the ocean. And at your third eye, see the full moon. You are sitting on that white, sandy, beautiful beach at night. Peacefulness, and see the moon's reflection bouncing upon the waves of the ocean. Let's come up to all fours, but come onto your forearms. And now, with your forearms on the earth, begin a cat-cow as you press the mat away, arch the back up to the sky, and then inhale for cow position. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Feel the fullness of your breath. Let that fullness remind you of your fullness within. Send it to your toes, send it to your fingertips. Come to neutral spine, bring your hands to the earth. Turn your toes under and lift up to downward facing dog. Pedal out through your feet. Make it a dancing dog today. Let the head drop and hang, soften through the shoulders. keep coming back to the image of that peacefulness of the full moon. And draw into that peace within. Walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway open. Exhale, bow. Again, inhale, halfway open. Exhale, bow. Keep going here. Imagine the waxing and waning of the moon, all the different phases. And know, even though all those changes are continually happening, that fullness is always present. Just like with ourselves, we're always changing. Some days are better than others, but that fullness is always there, deep inside of us. Come back to downward dog. Inhale forward to the top of a push-up. And lower knees, chest, chin, kiss the earth. Come to cobra. And exhale back, child's pose. Back up to all fours. Find your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale forward, top of a push-up. Lower knees, chest, chin, kiss the earth. Come to cobra. Exhale back, child's pose. Come up to all fours, downward dog. Bring your right foot forward and come onto your back knee. Lift your arms to the sky. And imagine that you're holding that full moon between the palms of your hands. Breathe in that fullness through the body and that peace within. Frame your front foot, downward dog. Inhale, top of a push-up. Lower knees, chest, chin, kiss the earth. Come to cobra. Exhale back, down dog. Left foot forward. Come onto your back knee. Hold the moon in your hands. Full ujjayi inhale through the nose. Full exhale. This flow is called Chandra Namaskar, moon flow. A little different than our sun flow, which is a little more fiery. It's a little more gentle. Frame your front foot, downward dog. Step or float the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway open. Exhale, bow to Mother Earth. Inhale, reach up. Give that moon a salute and bring that peacefulness right to the heart. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, fold to the earth. Inhale, halfway open. Extend your left leg back. Come onto your back knee. Reach the arms. Hold the moon. And frame your front foot, downward dog. Inhale, high plank. Lower knees, chest, chin, kiss the earth. Come to cobra. And exhale back, down dog. Left foot forward, come onto your back knee. Reach the arms to the sky, hold the moon. Feel the fullness of your ujjayi breath. And frame your front foot, downward dog. Come forward, top of a push-up. Lower knees, chest, chin, kiss the earth. Come to cobra. And exhale back, downward dog. Step or float the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway open. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reach all the way up to the sky. Hold that moon in your hands, and then bring that peace right to your heart. Inhale, up to the sky. Exhale, bow to the earth. Inhale, halfway open, and find your way back to downward facing dog. Extend your right leg behind you, bend the knee, and make big circles with that right hip. Use the least amount of effort. Soft, sweet breath. And then bring that right foot between the hands and bend and straighten through the front knee. Somehow my playlist, I think it's this is what I wanted everyone to hear, Harvest Moon. Why did it switch? Plant your back heel and open it up to triangle pose, Trikonasana. And frame your front foot, downward dog. Inhale, high plank, chaturanga. If you'd like to do knees, chest, chin, you can continue a little softer, and then exhale back, downward dog. Extend your left leg behind you, bend the knee, make big circles. And then extend that left leg straight back behind. Bring it through to a low lunge, framing your front foot, and bend and straighten through that left leg. Straighten the left leg, toes pointing up, and then come onto the sole of the foot. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Open it up to Trikonasana, triangle pose. As you reach that right arm up to the sky, imagine that big full moon in your arms. As you ground down through that left hand, rise up through the right hand. Broaden that wingspan. And then right hand back to the earth, back to downward dog. Come to high plank, chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Step or float the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway open. Exhale to bow. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit back into your chair. And now hold the moon in your arms. Feel that inner radiance. And then extend the arms. Expand your aura, expand your light, and then draw it back in. Inhale. Open. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, open. Sink it an inch deeper. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Sink it an inch deeper. Inhale. Reach the arms up to the sky. And exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway open. Exhale, extend your left leg behind you, warrior one. Make big circles with your arms. Also feel the movement through the hips. A little softer flow today. Open it to warrior two. Float back and forth, reverse warrior to extended side angle. Back to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands around, downward dog. Inhale, forward, high plank. Knees, chest, chin, or straight flat back chaturanga. Cobra. Let's make it a dancing cobra. Move your hips. And find your way back, downward facing dog. Step or float the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway open. Exhale, bow. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Bring that moon back into your arms. Purna, our fullness. Open the arms. Draw them back in. Expand your light. How far, how big can you make the body as you extend through the arms, and then draw it back in. Inhale. And exhale. Sink it an inch deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway open. Extend your right leg behind you, warrior one. Big circles with the arms as you come up. Become the peacefulness of the moon. And remember the paradox. We are the most full when we're the most empty, right? So maybe think of something, come to warrior two, where if you let go, maybe you'd have a little more time to reflect, to enjoy life. Extended side angle. Back to warrior two. Float back and forth. See all those phases of the moon. And know that moon is much more than just those parts. Frame your front foot. Down dog. High plank. Lower knees, chest, chin, or straight flat back. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Extend your right foot forward. High lunge. Take your right hand to your thigh and crescent your left arm to the right. Open it to warrior two. Reverse. Back to warrior two. From warrior two, take your right hand out to the right in front of you. We're going to step it up to half moon. Maybe start with both hands on the earth. Lift up your left leg. You could even make circles here, keeping both hands on the earth, or find your full half moon as you reach your left arm up. Highly recommend a block on this right hand if you have a block. And slowly unwind back to low lunge, back to down dog. Inhale, high plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot forward, high lunge. Take your left hand to your thigh, crescent your right arm to the left. See that crescent moon. See just the part of that fullness. Let all those parts remind you that that fullness is still there. And even sometimes in our lives we feel stuck, but the fullness is always there. Extend your arms up to the sky, open it to warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Back to warrior two, reverse. Extended side angle. Warrior two. We're going to step it up to half moon. So picking up that back foot a little bit, taking the left hand to the earth, about 12 inches in front of your front foot, and over to the left a little bit. So the hand is not directly in front of the foot, but over to the left. Maybe on a block. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Maybe keeping both hands on the earth here. And frame your front foot, downward dog, high plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Come to child's pose. Come back to your third eye and imagine the full moon radiating within your skull. In yoga, we say that the moon is in our skull and the sun is in our heart. Feel that radiance in the skull. Snake your way forward, cobra. Bring your hands wider than the mat. Inhale, lift up, press through the tops of the feet. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Place your hands beside your chest. Bend your knees. Broaden through the chest. Press through your hip bones. Take a hold of the tops of your feet or your ankles. And as we come to Dhanurasana bow pose, let's make it a little gentler today. And just relax on the earth and then gently lift up. And then again, relax on the earth. So like a buoy in the ocean. Feel the water within. Using the least amount of effort. And if you're feeling more fiery today, that's fine too. You can hold your Dhanurasana. And place your hands beside your chest. Come up to all fours and back to child's pose. Move your hips from right to left. Snake your way forward, cobra. And back, child's pose. 3 more times, flow back and forth. Come back to downward dog. Dancing dog, pedal out through the feet. My little moon. Extend your right leg behind you. Bend the knee, make big circles. Bring that right foot forward. Warrior one, big circles with the arms. Warrior two, reverse. Extended side angle. Reverse. Extended side angle. Back to warrior two. Find your half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Maybe both hands on the earth. Maybe floating that left arm up to the sky. Maybe bend the top knee, take a hold of the top of the foot. Ardha Chandra Chapasana, sugarcane pose. All right, here's our full moon. Are you ready? Extending the left leg back, called Chandrasana. Maybe play with the balance and lift both arms forward. Chandrasana, full moon. And release, hands to the earth. Left foot back, back to down dog. Come forward, top of a push-up. Lower knees, chest, chin, kiss the earth. Cobra or up dog. Exhale back, down dog. Extend the left leg. Bring it through. Warrior one. Make big circles with your arms. Open it to warrior two. Reverse. Extended side angle. Reverse. Extended side angle, Parshvakonasana. Back to warrior two. Step it up to half moon. Left hand out to the left in front of you. About 20 inches in front of your left foot. And over to the left about 2 inches. Highly recommend a block on that left hand. Maybe bending the back knee, coming to Ardha Chandra Chapasana. And now full moon, Chandrasana. Extend that right leg back, floating your arms forward. And slowly release. Back to low lunge, back to downward dog. Inhale forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Come right onto your belly. Inhale, cobra. And release back down. Hands wider than the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands beside the chest. Bend your left knee. Press the palms and lift up, reaching your head towards your foot. And then lower back down and switch sides. Right leg bends. Lift up through the chest, reaching the head towards the foot. And then continue back and forth. And now find your full Dhanurasana again, taking a hold of the ankles or the tops of the feet. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, lift up. And slowly release, make a pillow with your hands. Come back to the beach. Come Come back to the reflection of the moon bouncing upon the waves of the ocean. Soften through the body, soften through the low back, soften through the mid back, soften and let go through the upper back. And slowly come back up to all fours, and back to downward facing dog. Step or float the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway open. Exhale, bow. Inhale, halfway open. Exhale, bow. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Bring the moon back into your arms. I almost said the sun. The sun or the moon. It's all good. Open your arms. They're both radiant and bright. And then draw it back in. Come to Navasana. Legs straight or legs bent. Gentle or holding the hamstrings. Lift up through the heart. And then bring the moon into your arms and bring it over to the right as you come onto your left hip. And then switch sides. Back and forth. Stronger will be with the legs straight. Come back to the fullness of your breath. And bring your right ankle over the left. Close your eyes. One more time. Navasana. Knees bent, holding your hamstrings or legs straight. Bring the peacefulness of the moon into your arms. Float back and forth. The mantra of our root chakra. I am always peaceful, safe, rooted, grounded from the center of my being. Take your left ankle over the right, close your eyes and pause. And let's find our way back to downward facing dog. Come high onto your tippy toes. Snake your way all the way forward to upward dog. And then exhale back, downward dog. Again, come high onto the tippy toes, hips high. Snake your way forward, up dog. So you're at the tops of the feet now. And then roll back over the toes, back to downward dog. 3 more times. Peace within. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your right foot forward. Low lunge. Walk your fingertips all the way around to the left of the mat. And then bend into your right knee. And the left, flowing back and forth. Skandasana, skater's pose. Continue here, or if you have a headstand in your practice, make it as gentle as you can today. I'm coming to tripod headstand, hands on the earth. my head in front of my hands. Never place your hands right next to your head. That's really dangerous. Head in front of the hands. And then maybe in your headstand, you can sweetly flow the legs in any direction. As you're ready, gently release back to the earth. Walk your fingertips around to the front. Come onto your back knee. Straighten through the front leg and just bow over your front leg. Pause here. Close your eyes. Back to your Ujjayi breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. And now bending through the front knee. Place your right hand on the earth. Turn to the left. Bend your back knee and work to find your back foot. Bring your right hand up to your thigh and either stay right here, reaching your heel towards your glute, or bringing the crook of your elbow into the top of the foot. And then reaching that right arm up to the sky, maybe finding your backhand. And even if you're not reaching here, just come back to that fullness, that roundness through the body, reaching back as deep as you can, stretching through that right side of the body. And let's release. And we'll switch sides. Left foot forward. Bow over that left leg. Full moon radiating in your skull. Your fullness, your higher light, your divine self is always there. We so often forget, but it is always shining. Come onto the sole of your left foot. Bending through the left knee, turning to the right, picking up your back foot. Can you find it with your hand, left hand on your left thigh, and either stay here for the thigh stretch. You can also use a strap, or bring the crook of your elbow on the top of the foot. Keep reaching the heel towards the glute, glute towards the heel, and then maybe left arm to the sky. Stretching, feel that crescent through the body as you lean back. Maybe your hands will connect. And slowly unwind. Back to downward dog. Bring your right foot forward for pigeon pose. Either your thumbs to your third eye or your third eye on the earth. Just a very gentle pigeon today. Maybe your heel right towards the groin. Often we try to make a deeper hip opening, bringing our shin parallel to the front of the mat. But just find a gentle place anywhere in between. Full moon radiating your skull. Every time the mind wanders, bring it back over and over again. Peace within. Peace within. Om Shanti Shanti. As you're ready, switch sides. Soften into the low back. Soften and release through the mid back. Soften through the shoulders. And slowly walk your way back up. Come onto your left hip. Wrap your right leg around and come onto your back. Yogi's choice today, bridge pose or wheel. Maybe choose the gentler pose today as we practice this more peaceful moon flow. So in bridge pose, lifting up through the hips, lifting up through the chin, draw the shoulders underneath the back, and then interlace your fingers underneath you. You can also be more restorative and have your hips on a block. Slowly release back down. Take one more bridge or wheel. I'll demonstrate wheel in case you're doing wheel pose Dhanurasana. Hands on either side of your head. Urdhva Dhanurasana, upward facing dog. Ground down through all four corners of your feet. Come onto the top of the head. And then press through the feet, press through the hands, lifting up. And slowly, peacefully coming back down. Pausing for a moment. Turn yourself to one side and find your way up to a seat. And slowly, mindfully back to a seat. Extend your right leg to the side, left heel towards your groin, and fold over your right leg. We're going to take a few moments to close here in a more yin type practice. Just let the body release. Let the torso release towards the thigh. Head relax, neck relax. Soften through the hips. Soften through that right leg. Can you take 15 more seconds here without fidgeting, without the mind wandering? Just be. Om Shanti Shanti. How mindfully can you lift back up? Very slowly, like an inchworm, like a sloth, and switch sides. No perfection of the pose. Let go of alignment. We can do that another day. And just release. Soften through the low back, mid back, upper back. Next 30 seconds without fidgeting. Without the mind wandering. Become the moon. How mindfully can you lift back up? What we do in between the poses is just as important as the poses themselves. Extend both legs wide. Upavista Konasana, walk your fingertips forward. And then wherever it feels most comfortable, if you have a pillow, you could have a pillow underneath you. You could bring your thumbs to your third eye. Make sure your toes are pointing straight up. Let's find a place of peace. 30 seconds. Either stay here for the rest of the class or mindfully find your way onto your back for final Shavasana. You might also choose to be on your stomach today, making a pillow in your hands. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace. In your mind's eye, come back to that beautiful evening sitting on the beautiful white sandy beach, gazing up at the full moon. Hold to that stillness as you slowly begin to awaken. Remembering that what we do in between is even or more important than the poses themselves. So how mindfully and slowly can you make your way back to a seat? And then when you come back to your seat, come back to with your thumb and index finger together, making that triangular shape down towards the earth. Inhaling through the nose, gentle shh. Grounding breath out through the mouth. Make a big circle with your arms and hold the moon. Draw into that fullness. Feel that space within and around you. Inhale, open your arms wide. Send that radiance out to the world. And now bring your hands together at heart center. And holding on to this fullness today, I'm going to close with a quote that somebody sent to me by Beatrice Green. A friend of mine sent this to me. It's called Woman Dancing with the Moon. I dream myself climbing, splashing moon dust all over me. I sing freedom, naked, shoeless. I dance till primeval laughter from my belly pulses my hips and waters my eyes. I giggle, my lips in a mischievous grin. I hug myself strong as woman and overdo romance. Your rhythms and mine in sync, dancing with you, my partner moon. Ain't I absolutely grand? Beatrice Green. Let's bring our hands together at heart center. May you all have a beautiful, peaceful day today. Let's close with Om Shanti Shanti Om. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste.